Hey guys, what's going on? Just checking in again with my Robinhood portfolio. For those of you who have not seen this before, I'm using the Robinhood trading platform on my Android smartphone. You can also use it on the iOS platform as well, Apple. It's essentially a brokerage account that charges no fees. So typically, or those of you that have had online brokerage accounts, E-Trade, Scottrade, TD Ameritrade, all those platforms, they charge a fee anywhere from $7 to $10. Robinhood, on the other hand, is completely free. The only downside is that it's quite limited, as you can see here. As I scroll up and down my portfolio, it doesn't have a lot of research associated with it. But if you have a corresponding other account, I have an E-Trade account, you can simply take a look through their records and other research that they have posted to get the full experience without the fees associated. So I just kind of want to check in with my portfolio. I originally started with 6,700 and kind of have been putting together a portfolio. Part of the reason I'm posting this is to get some feedback about how we can improve my portfolio. And I also like to kind of see what you guys are buying and selling as well. So like I said, I started with $6,700 and just made a few trades. Haven't really used the platform extensively. But let's kind of go through. So as you can see, over the last day I've made essentially nothing, a dollar. Overall, I'm $71 down, which can unfortunately be associated with a couple of different trades I kind of made on the spur of the moment, which I should not have made. But let's just kind of walk through what I have done so far. So first of all, ETFs, great way to trade, very low cost, essentially a mutual fund without the high fees. This particular one by Vanguard focuses on high dividend yield stocks, as you can see there on the bottom. Basically invests in U.S. companies, a weighted average of the some of the highest paying dividend stocks out there. And you can see it's made a good profit. Unfortunately, I've only had one share of that. The stocks being at all-time highs right now, I'm a little bit wary of buying into such funds, as a lot of money recently has been diverted to dividend-paying stocks, so I think they're a little bit overpriced at the moment. Then I just have traditional stocks below that. This is the one that I mentioned earlier that was not a great trade. I bought this stock, Pfizer, a pharmaceutical company, one of the larger pharmaceutical companies, at $37, and you can see it's gone down to 35.15. Not a great trade. I'm looking to hold on to this for some time until it bounces back. Dividend yield, as you can see here, is 3.41, or excuse me, 3.414. So that's going to help buffer any downtrend in this stock. Although, like I said, I bought it when it was extremely high. I would hope to make some money back on that. Another pharmaceutical company, Portola. This is a mid-cap, a smaller cap. I'm hoping this goes up. It actually has a drug in the pipeline that actually in about a week now is going to have either FDA approval or denial. So I think the stock's going to move quite wildly on the announcement of that, but we'll kind of go through that on a different video. Abbott Laboratories, another solid stock with a great dividend, 2.3 on that one. I'm kind of going down. Again, these are some of the stocks I bought, which I don't know if were great choices. BFL Holding, this is basically Bank of the Internet. What was that? One point at 34. I bought it when it was relatively cheap. I'm hoping that goes back up. It's been quite volatile recently. GM, again, sort of mid-price with regards to historic trends. Got a good dividend yield on that one. Ford as well. Bought it cheap, a good dividend yield at 4.8. CNI, this is a railroad, a utility. Kind of wanted to diversify in a bunch of different sectors. 2.36 dividend yield on this one. Then I also invested in some bond funds. These are, first few here are junk bonds, very high dividend yield, but the quality of their holdings are not AAA rated bonds. Yeah, these are sort of double B and below. This one here, 9.5. It's just kind of a a smorgasbords of these. The bottom one here I actually invested quite a bit in. Got a little bit over 3,000. This is all AAA bonds. The dividend yield, as you can see, is only 4.84, so it's lower, but relatively safe. And here's a few down here I'm watching. So that's kind of my initial portfolio. What I hope to do is do a few of these videos to kind of show you guys what I'm thinking, and I'd like some feedback as well. So if you guys could subscribe, leave some comments below, kind of let me know what I'm doing right or wrong. I'm a neophyte trader. I haven't really been exposed to the stock market at all, other than the last couple of years, and a lot of that's simply been with my E-Trade account, funding some mutual funds in my retirement account. But with the free trading here, I kind of wanted to get in and buy and sell individual stocks. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing here. Leave a comment below, and I hope to have some more videos following. So thank you. Bye-bye.